What's up, guys? Big Papa Drock back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and as always, hope you are having a phenomenal day. Guys, I am recording this super late. It is 2 a.m. right now, but I had to record it right now. Well, I guess I could have recorded a little bit earlier, but the reason why I'm up so late is I am checking out the all-new Platinum tier Shadow Arena, guys. Yes, after years of asking Plarium to give us blind arena and them frankly telling us no. If you didn't know that, they said they wouldn't do it back in the day. They said this to me, they said this to other people. It wasn't going to happen. Well, here we are finally years later, and we actually have a blind arena for the first time ever. And so I said, you know what? I have to check it out. I'm not much of a classic arena guy, frankly, because of when it resets. Again, it's 2 a.m. right now, my time. It's not going to reset for another 2 hours. And I've got work in the morning, which is nuts. But I had to get up and check this out and just see how they implemented it. See, did they get it right? You know what I mean? Did they get all the things they needed to get right? Right. So Shadow Arena is what they're calling it. It's in Platinum tier. You can see here it literally hides the player's name, trophies, everything. I mean, it's yes, finally, right? Finally. It took them such a long time to do this. And I don't know why they were so against this for the longest time. The only thing I think of is that they didn't feel like they needed to do it, that enough people were playing this mode that it wasn't necessary. And my guess is that less people have played this mode as the game has gone on. There's been less interest, and they felt that they needed to finally make a change to reinvigorate. So let's see how it works here. So it goes on, I think, 8 hours before reset ends. So I could have done this a little bit earlier, to be completely fair, but it is, as you can see, blind. I can't see who the people are that have these teams, which is fantastic. This makes it significantly more difficult for people to try to snipe your team. Again, you don't see the team name in here. Not that you would anyway. You don't see anything else there. Again, that's normal. So we'll just have a quick fight here. I want to see if it's fully blind on your clan screen as well. So I'm curious if it's just fully blind. So even here on the victory screen, we see player hidden. We get the team power. We don't see who it is whatsoever. Pretty freaking cool, right? Pretty freaking cool. It's insane that it took them so long to do this. Let me see if we go into clan. Like, is it blind everywhere? If we go into clan, does it show people? And no, it just shows their tiers. So that doesn't surprise me. It wouldn't necessarily need to be blind here unless you had like some kind of spy in somebody's clan, which would be, it wouldn't be surprising, I guess. But I just wanted to check it out and to see how it functioned, because again, it's such a massive change for Arena. One of the biggest complaints that I had, and what really kept me from playing Classic Arena, was it's just, if you're not in certain clans, or it used to be like this, it's not as bad anymore, but if you're not in certain clans, or if you weren't in certain clans in the past, you basically had close to zero chance to win. And that's obviously very different now, right? If you have a blind arena, you can't target people as easily. You can't farm the same team over and over again. It leads to more skill, or at least it should lead to more skill. So I think this is going to be a really good change overall. So we'll get another win here. I'm not going to be doing the reset tonight. Well, we should get another win unless we get cooked, but I'm not going to be doing the reset tonight. Like I said, it's a little bit too late for me. I think that's the other big thing that they really need to look at changing, which is, hey, can we please get some reset times that are not 4 a.m. on the East Coast in America? They've said they were going to look at that. They said they might change it. That's my hope that that's the next thing that they do. But I can't believe after so many years of asking for this that they finally actually put it in. Let's take a look at the top players thing here too. So interestingly enough, you can see the names of the people that are at the top of the leaderboard, but you can't see their teams either. So you do get an idea of who is currently winning, but you aren't allowed to see their defenses at all, which again is great. Like, this is a good thing. I frankly think this is going to, provide a lot more opportunities for strategy going forward. So really curious to hear if you guys end up doing Platinum Arena. Let me know what you think if you push tonight and how that feels. Um, Really, really, really curious to see how it turns out, right? Like, you know, you can still see the defenses, you still know what you're fighting against. Thank God. They definitely should not hide that. That would make it 10 times worse. But just hiding the name of the people that you're facing should result in a very big change in how Arena is played, and who is eligible to win. So if they ever work on fixing like the reset time, and if they get it to a reasonable time of the night, you know, like maybe 1 a.m. instead of 4 a.m. for us here over in America, I actually might start participating in this. But just wanted to do a quick video to check it out. I can't believe it. I'm still in shock that this has actually happened. Um, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything I'm missing here, right? Information hit hides until the weekly reset. The top players thing we see, I think I got it all. Global leaderboards that show up there. Nope. Well, hold on. Global leaderboards arena, no participants. It doesn't matter. You wouldn't see their team anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's truly blind. And even in your battle log, actually, let's take a look here. So even in your battle log, it shows the hidden player as well, which is great. So you can't even get the info from the battle log. Which is awesome. Again, this is going to let so much more strategy come into play where you can't just feast on the same dude every single time, or at least it will be significantly harder to do so. You might be able to pick out teams that make sense to go against. These battles, by the way, are from earlier before it enabled, but you'll see here I lost to a player and I can't see who it was because it was within the time frame of when Shadow Arena was active. So kudos to Plarium for a good change, an overdue change. It should have happened years ago. I'm glad it happened at all. And I really hope it leads to a reinvigoration of interest in Arena. And now my plea would be, Plarium, if you see this video, please, for the love of God, now let's give some love to Live Arena. Yeah, how about those friendly battles? Friendly battles for Live Arena, friendly battles for Classic Arena. Maybe we could do both, you know, tourneys. Let's really put that on the docket here, guys. Please, I'm begging you, reinvigorate PvP in this game. So that would be what I want to see next. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. Are you happy about this change? Does it you care at all? Maybe it doesn't matter to you whatsoever. Do you think they should have done this a long time? I would love to hear what your thoughts are. But for me, this is a good change. It looks like it's well implemented as of the moment. Looks like they've gotten pretty much everything. The only thing I think maybe you could consider changing is you don't even see the names of who's winning. That might be the only other thing that I would possibly look at, but you know, I don't think it's a super huge deal. So really, 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 really cool to see, and hopefully people like it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to sleep now, and hopefully you are too. Well, maybe not when you're watching this, but hopefully you went to sleep earlier than I did tonight. All right, Big Papa Drock out.